ground. Do not fucking move, nigga. Stand on the ground, nigga. Put the fuck down, nigga. Put the fuck down.
So I just want to explain again to you the reason I'm doing this. It is for helping other people understand what goes on whenever something like what you experience happen. Before we really get into it, how often do you train with your gun?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've actually never shot that gun.
And how long have you owned it?
Probably like a year. You know, I got in trouble as a kid, so I wasn't really supposed to have it, so it's just kind of been locked away.
That's cool though. I just wanted to know because I always say that I think 90% of gun owners or more would never really train with their gun. So I think that's normal.
Well, the really weird thing is when you see the video, like people are like, well, he needs to take classes on how to shoot and all this stuff. And like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I used to hunt, I had a CPL, like I actually know how to use a gun. Definitely did a lot of things wrong in that video, but it was all just waking up.
Even hunting, because I grew up hunting. You usually hunt with a rifle. It's so much easier to shoot with a rifle than a handgun.
Yeah. I really wish I had a shotgun because I didn't think that was...
You good?
My bad. That is always outside a big truck, so...
Yeah, I agree with you. I think shotgun.
In that situation, I feel like I would have definitely rather had a shotgun.
A lot of people think like a shotgun is overkill, but I think your situation shows it perfectly. Like someone can shoot back if you're not using basically the maximum amount of force. You know, you're happy you didn't kill the guy, but at the same time, you know, I wish you would have stopped the guy instantly with the first shot, you know, and he didn't shoot you or your girl. So what do you think led to this happening?
Well, I have a big social media following, so I did a lot of party promotions when I was younger, and I had like a chain and stuff like that. What I really think it was is I was on vacation, you know, and I was posting that I was on vacation. I think somebody figured out where I lived and they thought I was still on vacation. Come in the kitchen, they flip the lights on, they get comfortable, like, and then they went and laid my buddy out, like on the floor, like get on the ground. That's when I woke up, when I heard, get on the ground, you got him secured.
Hey, get him surrounded, keep him stable.
That had 10 seconds. Oh, it was pretty chaotic.
Do you think there's anything you could have done to prevent it?
Honestly, I'm not too sure if I could have prevented this. I mean, this stuff just happens. People rob people, like, you know, maybe if I didn't have a big social media following, maybe that would play into effect of people not seeing stuff. But I mean, there's a lot of people out there that have a big social media followings. You know, it's not something you can just kind of get away from. You know, and you post, you know, and then you make money off that stuff. It's normally like you're posting. It's not too much I could really do, I don't think.
How many times did you actually fire your weapon?
See, that's the thing. I think I fired twice, but apparently I fired 4 times. So I got shot in the foot, and you see, like in the video, you can see me get shot in the foot, and then I start like kind of like falling and shooting. So at that point, I just I thought I shot twice, and there was more than that. Being shot's like the most painful 10 seconds I think I've had. And then like after the fact, you hear me in the video screaming, but there's also another video like 10 seconds later of me getting up, like trying to walk and I can't, and it's like not screaming and stuff like that. But that first 10 seconds before the blood starts going to it, I think the blood cools it off.
You knew you were hit instantly. You were hit twice, correct?
Well, I didn't actually. I knew I got hit in the foot, and then I felt like I grabbed like right here, and I felt blood. At that point, I'm thinking, honestly, I thought I got hit in the chest because I don't know what's going. In the video, I said, help. I said, help me up.
Hey, help me. Are you okay? Hey, come on. Come on, it's okay, you okay?
And she's like, she's non-responsive. I'm
Dang.
like, what the fuck? Okay, are you okay? Like, so then my other buddy, you see him run out the back door. I think he was trying to go get help. He didn't have a phone or nothing. And this whole time I'm shot, I'm trying to get on the phone to call the police to tell them 2 people are shot.
So this whole time, your girlfriend, she was never responsive.
It's like a moan. Like, there's nothing she could do. I did, like, hit her ribs and kidneys, like, that broke. When the bullet entered, they said she just went to shock. You'll see in the video, it enters, like it hits her and her leg goes up and then there's nothing.
And your friend goes running and the bad guy, right? It's the one guy.
That's the weird part about the story is I could swear on my life that there was 2 people and I shot 2 people.
Damn.
I could swear on everything that I've hit, and there's one guy crawling out the door. So there is 2 suspects. The other guy they have not caught yet, but I could have swore I hit 2 people, and there's no camera evidence of anybody else leaving. There's camera evidence of him coming. There's no camera evidence of him leaving. It's so strange. It's the strangest part of the whole story.
Dang. So wait, why would you say you shot 2 people? Did you feel like you saw 2 in the door?
Yeah, I feel like I saw 2 people in the door and I hit the one person in the leg, but I didn't see them. Like I seen gun, like the fire coming out the guns. It was pitch black. So the one had a light on his, and it was pitch black, and that's what I see, and that's what I shot at. My buddy also said there was 2 people holding on my gunpoint. So it's really, really, really weird.
Did you know instantly that you shot the guy?
I didn't know. I didn't know I shot him instantly. I know I got shot twice and she got shot, but I didn't know I hit him.
The guy is doing okay also?
Yeah, he's got no leg. They amputated it, and he's, I think, Wayne County Jail with 21 felonies, attempted murder.
Oh, yeah, you said you didn't even know if you shot him. What did you think happened? Like, whenever you were on the ground laying there, what did you think happened
they ran,
to the guy?
Everything that happened was like 5 seconds. He shot, I shot, he was outside in 5 seconds.
And you didn't have any sense of, he's still right here, I need to defend myself. You knew he had ran out of the room and out of the house? I
really didn't. I was really kind of in shock when I got, once I got hit in the back. That was the real, all right, I'm definitely hit, multiple times. And I had to, pull it together. So I had no sense of,
Do you know what caliber he shot you with?
Yeah, he hit me with some type of 9mm. And the gun I shot him with was a 1911 with a .445 caliber bullet.
And do you have hollow points in yours?
No, I do not.
Nope,
just basic.
Immediately after, the shooting stopped, I know he ran out, and I know you were still in pain. From that moment, when you're laying on the ground, what happens from there?
Right, so I called 911. They got here actually very fast, so I'm kind of thinking a neighbor called as well.
And when you say they showed up quick, how many minutes is quick?
I would say about a minute. They were scared to come in the house.
Yeah.
They thought the shooter was in the house, because that's what they caught the dude who I shot in the middle of the road, laying there, trying to drag himself. And then my buddy who ran out the back door, he was slammed by the police. So by the time they come in the house, I'm walked out of the room, hopped out of the room to the door. I'm at the door, they're like, put your hands up. I'm I'm shot. I can't stand up. I can't put my hands up. 2 people are shot in here. Come in here. So they come in, sit me on the couch, bleeding like crazy, and she's bleeding, and they're on the couch, question me. It's 10 minutes. They're on the phone, what happened? You know these guys? I'm
and they're not attempting to
they're not looking at it. They're the EMTs are on the way.
And in the meantime, while they're doing this to you, what are they doing?
She's in the bedroom. They're barely checking on her. They're looking around the house and stuff. Yeah, it was insane. Thank God there was one cop. She did her job very good. She basically made the decision to come in. The only thing my girlfriend would say was, because she sat with her in the hospital room the whole time too. So she was very nice. She made me feel comfortable. It was really cool to see her actually doing her job correctly and doing it good.
Shout out to whoever that is. I wish we had the name. How long does it take for an ambulance to arrive?
I think it was 10 minutes for the ambulance to get here.
Mm-hmm.
I get carted. That's the problem. I get carted off. They put me on the stretcher first.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They're in there trying to talk to her, and she's non-responsive. I see it on video. I'm in the ambulance watching this video, live, helping her or nothing. They're like, "Can you stand up?" She's not responding. Can you stand up? What do you mean? No, yeah, it's horrible.
Did the police immediately take your weapon?
Yeah, immediately took everything off the ground. That's the first thing they were worried about for sure.
And they still have it right now?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it. That's another really weird thing is The whole time in the hospital, detectives came and questioned me about an hour after this happened. And then they said they were going to be back. I haven't heard anything from any of them. If I didn't hit this guy, I can almost guarantee they would never find him. Yeah. Ever. I even found a phone that was not mine in the house that they never found. It's horrible. It really is horrible.
And they still haven't updated you on a day that they're going to come?
No.
I'm just thinking about it now, but since you and your girlfriend gets carted off, your windows busted, you know, whatever's going on. So basically,
wide open.
They just leave your house wide open while you going?
They closed the door, they left the back door wide open.
So just from the time you get carted out of there and you're in an ambulance now and you see them, you know, on the live video of them trying to get your girlfriend up, just take me to like 3 hours after that or so. What's going on and what's going on in your mind also?
So in the hospital, the really crazy thing about the whole thing is I still didn't know who, you know, I'd shot, you know, the name or anything like that. So this is me getting to the hospital. I'm in the bed. There's a curtain right here and there's somebody next to me. And the guy next to me is just screaming his brains out, lungs out, like, ah! Doesn't stop. Has not stopped since I got there. Then he says, fuck. And I'm like, I look up and I'm like, hey, that's the guy that said, yell, get on the ground. Same guy. And the police are like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, that's the guy who said get on the ground. So I pull up the video and I show him the video of him limping out with the leg. He looks up and she's like, that's the guy. And I'm like, wait, so you guys would put me right next to him?
What?
Yeah. So he's in the hospital. Yeah. No, it was wild. So and I figured, with that girl police officer there with me.
And was there even like a police officer or someone in the room with you guys?
There was police with me, yes, absolutely. There was a police officer over there with that guy as well. And all his clothes were cut off. I seen him on the floor. So I'm like, those are even my clothes.
And then how long does it take you to get out of the hospital?
I was in the hospital for, I think, 2.5 days. They said I probably should have stayed another day. But I wanted to really I wanted to get home. There's blood all over my floor. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I wanted to get home and, you know, take care of.
And then this was exactly how many days ago?
This happened on the 24th. Well, probably it would be the 25th at like 1 a.m.
And today is January 30th. What advice would you give to someone going through a similar experience?
The real advice I would tell everybody is cameras are very important. I'm so glad that I had security systems. Like, people come here and they go, what does he got going on? He's got so many cameras. It's because I work and I travel for work. So I can watch every single thing. If you own anything, car, house, anything, I really feel like you should have a camera on it or in it.
Are there any steps you wish you had taken before or after the incident to better protect yourself?
I'm having a really hard time, you know, finding a lawyer to deal with something like this.
Okay.
I'm really just trying to find a lawyer to shed light on the possibilities and options that I have.
Oh, yeah. And also, you have a GoFundMe set up to try to help you guys with medical bills, but I'll link the GoFundMe in the description.